big three gods? It's a long story, Percy. So let me start from the beginning. Of time. You recall the story of Zeus and Cronus, when Zeus tricked his father into vomiting up his sibling. After that, the world was divided amongst Cronus' most powerful sons, what we call the big three gods. Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon. And like any siblings, they have rivalries. When Zeus declared himself king of the gods, his brothers grew jealous. Their jealousy led to some of the worst wars the world had ever seen. And so it went, in war after bloody war, until, finally, they called a truce, and family reunions have been peaceful ever since. Until last week, when Zeus's lightning bolt, the symbol of his power, was stolen from Olympus. Zeus is furious. He suspects Poseidon, but a god cannot take another's object of power. The thief had to be a half-blood, which means...
Hello, and welcome to the show!
Yay!
We are live, and you are joining us for the official launch and listening party for The Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical original London cast recording. I'm Max Harwood.
And I'm Samantha Mbolekwa. And tonight we are going on, and I am so sorry in advance for all the terrible puns, but we are going on our own virtual killer quest with exclusive first looks, behind the scenes footage, and some god tier surprises along the way.
We're super excited.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know who we are, if you're fans of the Percy world, but you didn't see us in London, I played Percy Jackson and Sam played Clarice LaRue in the original London production when we opened the show back last November, Sam, at the Other Palace.
A year ago.
So a year ago almost. You'll be hearing a lot from us tonight. Apologies in advance. And from some of our gorgeous original cast members, as well as the godly man himself who wrote all of these heavenly tunes, Rob Rokicki, with some interviews from some familiar faces from across the Percyverse.
That is right. So whether you are watching from your own Camp Half-Blood cabin or hiding from monsters in immortal disguise, grab your blue food, make an offering to the Wi-Fi gods, and let's buckle up.
I am praying to the Wi-Fi gods. Listen, we just opened with a wonderful new bonus track called The Big Three, and it set us up quite nicely for this little adventure we're going to go on tonight. But just before we proceed into the over 7-minute prologue, the chaos of the prologue, we just want to let you know to keep your comments coming in, keep your questions coming in, as we will be trying to get through as many questions as we can this evening and coming right back to you.
That's right. So it is time. Let's do it. Here is The Day I Got Expelled.
Let's go. Roll the track.
Woo!
The gods are real, like the Greek gods,
like the ones you learned about but weren't paying attention to. Well, they don't pay attention to you either, especially if you're their kid.
the gods have godly things to do,
Godly places they need to see, godly things they need to make. That don't include me. Yeah, the gods are real, and they have kids, and those kids have issues.
Daddy doesn't love me and mommy is a god.
Mommy can't protect me, and daddy is a god. Mommy is too busy, and daddy is too busy. Busy being a god. Yeah, you never listen to me, you never listen. You never listen to me, you never listen. No, you never listen, but now you're gonna listen. 'Cause it's time you heard our side of the story. It's time you heard our story.
Look! I didn't want to be a half-blood. I didn't ask to be a hero seeking praise. Being a half-blood is scary. It mostly gets you killed in very nasty ways. I didn't want to cause trouble. I'm less a player and more the played. And honestly, I'd totally be fine if I can make it to the next grade. Was it the to my stepdad. It was danger that I smelled. The day it all went down, the day I got expelled. And maybe you don't know what a half-blood is because your life is normal and happy and not constantly in danger. But my life, let me set the scene. We were on this freaky field trip.
Freaky trip.
That's when the story should probably start. We were geeking out on ancient Greek at the New York Metropolitan Museum of Art. We stopped by all the statues and learned about the god Mr. Brunner and my substitute, Mrs. Dodds. Hadn't done nothing wrong, wasn't rude, hadn't rebelled. On the day it all went down, the day I got expelled.
The Greek gods, almighty titans of earth, sea, and sky. But even they were children once, and they didn't have it easy. Their father Kronos feared the day that his children would inherit the earth. So, what did he do? Anyone? Anyone?
He ate them.
Ah, thank you, Mrs. Dodds. But one child, Zeus, escaped, and he devised a plan to rescue his brothers and sisters. He tricked Kronos into eating a rock. And what did Kronos do? Anyone? Any student?
He vomited them up.
What? I didn't really get the story. At least it wasn't boring as I feared. But is it me, or is Greek mythology not deeply weird? I didn't want to pay attention.
Pay attention, pay attention.
Though not only should I take notes, but my focus is in question, and God's an indigestion caused the groan from all our throats. Dude, what was that?
Nothing.
My best friend was acting strange, at which he so excelled.
The day it all went down,
The day I got expelled. Why do you have peanut butter in your hair?
Ugh, ask Nancy Bolbafit. She's a monster. Well, not literally. I don't think.
She threw a peanut butter sandwich at you?
No, she threw a peanut butter sandwich at you. I stopped it with my hand.
You're a good friend, Grover.
Aw, dude, I'm your only friend.
Percy Jackson!
I knew something was up when I heard my name get yelled.
the day it all went down,
I saw something odd in Mrs. Dodds' frown.
the day it all got weird.
The day I got expelled. Look! If this is about Nancy Bobovich, she only hates me because I stopped her from setting fire to those first graders.
I have heard much about you, Percy Jackson.
Oh, really? That's very dedicated for a substitute.
Kicked out of 5 schools in 6 years? One might question your parentage.
Hey, don't talk about my mom.
And your father? Oh, that's right. You don't know who he is!
Wait, how do you know that? Mrs. Dodds, you have something going on your... Mr. Brunner? Mrs. Dodds? I didn't know what just had happened. Was that all a creepy, crazy dream? My teacher was a creature, then she vanished in the ether with a demon scream. The next thing that I knew, I was where detention was held. The day it all got real, the day I got expelled.
I tried, Percy, but the headmaster stands firm in his decision. You were supposed to stay with the group, and this was your final warning.
But it wasn't my fault, it was Mrs. Dodds. She lured me away, she attacked me, and you saw it.
Did I?
Hey, you gave me that pen, only it wasn't a pen, it was a sword. What?
Percy, we've never had a teacher named Mrs. Dodds.
Perhaps it's for the best. This wasn't the place for you. was only a matter of time before...
I got kicked out.
That's not what I was going to...
Yeah, you think I'm trouble just like everyone else.
No. But that is to say, I can only accept the best from you, Percy. Someday you'll understand why. I'm truly sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry I let you down.
Hey, maybe he's right. You never fit in at this school much anyway. You're not exactly...
Normal?
Exactly! I mean, I'll see you on the bus.
So if you think you are a half-blood, better get headed to the exits now. Cause folks will think you're lying, better run and don't start crying cause you're monster child. Or stick around and maybe you'll learn from me. This ain't Odysseus, it's Odyssey. So hear me out if you're so compelled. But nobody listens to me, they never listen. Nobody listens to me, they never listen, no.
You got expelled.
I didn't want to be a half-blood. I didn't want to be a half-blood.
Yes.
I am speechless.
Does that give
Literally
you as much?
speechless.
Does that give you as much energy as it did like when you were like doing it on stage?
Yeah, I feel just as nervous.
I know, honestly, it's like getting ready to go on that crazy journey, and like it
Like-
just does not stop. Obviously, you guys just heard Sam. Sam also played Mrs. Dodds, so all the
Slay.
belting Kronos, that was all Sam. Yeah, it's one of the best openers to like a modern musical. It just like sets everything up so well. I loved it. It was a marathon, but it just speeds right into the next section, as we should do right now,
Yes.
as we welcome and say hello to our friends from the original London cast of Percy Jackson. Welcome them in. Drop them all in.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. I'll wait for everyone to drop in.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, here everyone is.
What a gorgeous bunch.
What a gorgeous bunch. Big old reunion.
Hi, everybody.
I suppose we just start with introducing everyone. So
Yeah.
Sam, go for it. When Sam says your name, just give them a wave.
All right. Scott, who played our Grover. Alex, who covered our Annabeth and Clarice. Greg, who was our say the name.
Hades.
Mr. Bronner, Chiron, Hades,
This was my horse.
Lyra.
Like, where do I begin? Philip, who covered literally everything and anything. I think sometimes Philip had to like be a prop at times, which was something we need to talk about at some point. Charlotte, who was our sensational dance captain and also covered Clarice and
Sally. Sally, go.
Sally.
It was my mummy.
Sally, but Clarice in my life, and Joe, who was our iconic Mr. D.
We
Hi,
are going to be taking some questions from the audience in this section. So just drop your questions in the chat. We are absent from a few of our OG members tonight. Paisley Billings, who played Sally, couldn't be with us, and Jessie Lee, who played Annabeth, also couldn't be with us live, but she'll be joining us a little bit later, as well as JP, who played Luke, and Morgan, who will both be joining us later.
Later, indeed. So we just had our crazy prologue, and I don't know about like most of you here, but this was my first time on a cast album. And so it's a bit wild, like hearing myself like this. But I know not only was this somebody's first cast album, but this was also somebody's professional debut job, covering two iconic roles. So Alex Waxman. Hello, you superstar. Can you talk to us a bit about like how this was being your first professional debut and then also being on a cast album?
It was I don't know. No, I do know. It was amazing. Like there's no other word to describe it. It was like it was amazing. Like everyone was so encouraging and I learned so much from everyone.
Well, I think
so
also
much
we
as
learned a
in
lot
what
from
to
you.
Did
Sorry,
you?
hun.
No, it's fine.
You had so many things you had to sort of do during the show, Alex, you know, as well as, you know, covering two of the principal female roles in the show that have really challenging vocal moments in the show. You also had your, you know, your own gorgeous line that we got in the could you just give us the little one where you do the little sneeze? Could I put you on the spot?
That was from a matinee only.
It was so good.
I could do the sneeze.
Do the sneeze. Give us the sneeze. Yeah, that was one of my favorite Alex moments.
It was fun.
What about some of the people that have this ain't their first rodeo? Obviously, Joe, this ain't your first cast album, is it?
No.
And who else? Greg.
What about Phil? Has Phil not?
Phil?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Phil, what cast album were you on, Phil?
Gypsy, Oliver, Spamalot were the others. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
No big deal.
No big deal, Phil. Like you said before we joined the live, Phil, this is just a night at home for you. This is a night at home to catch up. I'm actually really interested, Scott, when you came back to record the album, what were you most when you listened to it last week when we got the album, what were your anticipations? What were you excited to listen to, and what were you like, oh, I don't want to listen to that back, I'm scared?
What did I listen to first?
Yeah.
What do we think I listened to first, guys?
Tree on the Hill.
Yeah, and what did I then not listen to anything else of?
Anyone else's stuff?
Yeah. Just listened to Tree on the Hill 6 times and was like, great, yep, lovely, moving on, cracked it.
Oh my gosh, hilarious.
Maybe Drive. I did Drive. I did Tree on the Hill, and then I went Drive, and then it played into Tree on the Hill, and I was like, oh well, I'll just listen to that again. Yeah, I've listened to the whole album. It's amazing, and we've got such lovely memories. You know, I mean, that I think actually weirdly, it's my nicest memory of the job. It was coming back.
I
we all
agree.
had a wonderful time, right? We had an amazing time in building that world, but actually having the time away and getting to, what's Rob asking?
My question is, if
any
Scott
of the
knows
Be
all
More
the...
Chill crossover references, and I'd like to know all of them.
Maybe we can chat about that a little bit later in the live.
Look what he's wearing. Look what he's repping. It was actually day one of Be More Chill rehearsals for the 5th anniversary concert, if you're going to buy tickets.
So then, do you know any of the cross references?
I know none of them, and I cannot wait to hear all about them. I'll be tuning in. Oh, I'll tell you later.
Charlotte, I'll be interested.
But yeah, I had a great time listening to Drive, playing into Tree on the Hill, and then just all of your wonderful, amazing songs. Like, do you know what? Going back and listening to Their Sign, I'm looking at Greg. Put You in Your Place, Mr. D's song,
Another Terrible Day.
Another Terrible Day. I've been doing Be More Chill all day, guys.
Thank you.
Let me off. But Another Terrible Day was a cracker. I mean, I loved coming back and recording with you all, and like, because the three of us, Max, Jess, and I couldn't think of myself there. Max, Jess, and I were put into a little booth with a little solo mic for quite a few of these little tracks and stuff. But my favorite time was just like when we were all doing freaking vocals on like Put You in Your Place and doing all the oh, my dog, my poor dog, she's gone. You all right?
All of those ad libs, I think, did make it into the album, which I actually really love. Some of my favorite moments in the album is like the Campfire song with all of, I think that song really like captures our spirit as a company. Charlotte, I'm interested to know from you, when we came back to record in the studio and you'd already done a whole other job. So
yeah,
how do you, like, as I know you've got the most brilliant, fantastic brain. I can't even begin to do what you did on the show. But how do you manage to just, how was jumping between two projects, and what was your experience of coming back to the show?
Do you know what? I think actually what was the most challenging was the last week of Percy Jackson, when I was then traveling to Leicester and rehearsing in the day. That was
how you did it.
Yeah.
I don't either. I have no idea. I can't remember it.
And you were fantastic in that show as well. I got the opportunity to go up to Leicester to see you in Muriel's wedding, and it was amazing. It was so good.
It was a lot of fun, that job was. But I think actually coming back to this, it was kind of like muscle memory. As soon as I heard that as soon as I heard sort of like the overture, and as soon as I heard, you know, the right before
You went
JP
to the moon and back.
Yeah,
To the moon and back.
To the moon and back. I'm ready. It's in here somewhere. Let's just pull it out, and there it was.
You're so iconic, and it honestly doesn't surprise me that like it was easy for you coming back and just hopping on to not just like the score, but also the alto line. Hello. That's never easy on any job. But it doesn't surprise me because like the amount of show cuts and reblocks we had to do, and you just like did it every single time, no matter like the curveball that you were thrown. It just makes sense that that is how you function.
I have to say, I had 2 swings that saved me so many times. Yeah. I mean, everyone in the cast, we all kind of banded together a little bit, and I also very luckily got the same train as Greg, who was Res Des. So there were a lot of train journeys where Greg and I were sat on the table opposite each other going, well, if I do this, can you spare them to do that? And then can I borrow them to do that? And then it was usually, can I borrow Phil for that bit there? Okay, I can have Phil for that bit, but you need Alex for that bit. Okay. So it was very much a team effort.
Like
it's a big old puzzle piece, isn't it? For sure.
Honestly, like before we hopped on this this virtual chat, we were speaking with Robbie, who's running it from Center Stage Productions, and he was like, you know, it's going to be chaos. It's going to be great. And it's like, that's what this job was chaos.
It was.
It was just chaos.
Talking of chaos, Joe, we will be speaking to you a little bit later. But first, let's take a minute or two to listen to the moment you let rip in the studio as Mr. D in this explosive and chaotically beautiful version of Another Terrible Day. Let's go. Let's do it.
Oh, you're alive. I suppose that's good news for you, but it means a lot more paperwork for me. So don't expect me to be happy to see ya. Of course, being alive is temporary. So maybe if I go away and play pinochle for a few hours, things might improve. For me, not for you. You'd be dead.
Where am I?
Right! You haven't been debriefed. This is way out of my pay grade, which is saying a lot, 'cause I don't get paid. Someone find Professor Hay for breath and tell him Peter Johnson is awake, so he better clip-clop over here!
It's Percy Jackson.
Whatever! Just another terrible day at Camp Half-Blood, where everything's the worst. Just another terrible day. When you're in charge, it's like you're cursed. Well, technically, I am cursed. One romp in the woods with Zeus's favorite wood nymph, and you're stuck running a summer camp for a bunch of needy half-bloods.
Half-blood?
Half-god, half-mortal. Does no one watch the orientation film?
Did you just say half-god?
Yeah, and I half-care. Who's next? Selena Beauregard. Oh, great, she's crying.
I was walking in the strawberry fields with Charlie Beckendorf, and we were holding hands, and everything was totally normal. And then I kissed him, and all of a sudden, he started growing sunflowers everywhere.
Look, kid, I hate to be the one to tell ya, but I think that Charlie Beckendorf was also holding hands with a nymph. Who doesn't want to wish you well? To tell you the truth, I think the best thing is to break up with a guy! But of course, who am I to give relationship advice? I'm literally the god of alcohol.
But he loves me.
He loves you not. Next! Another terrible day at Camp Half-Blood, where everything's the worst. Just another terrible day. I'm the god of wine, and I'm dying of thirst.
Wait, did you say you're a god?
Dionysus, god of wine. Yeah, gods are real. Yippee skippy. Katie Gardner, I see you've injured your arm.
I fell off a Pegasus.
You don't have flying lessons on Thursdays. You have archery.
Arrows are made of wood. Wood comes from trees. I refuse to participate in any activity that encourages the senseless slaughter of our arboreal friends.
Oh, gods give me Aries or Apollo, anyone but the Demeter kids' cabin. Now that you've blessed us, go talk to Hephaestus before I take a knife to my head and start stabbing. And stay away from the Pegasi! Girls and ponies. Speaking of ponies.
Mr. Brunner?
Percy.
What are you doing here? This guy is saying all this crazy stuff about nymphs and gods and... What is going on?
It's complicated.
Oh, kid, you have no idea about this place or your former mentor. I don't have time to fill you in on the details. But look, he's also a centaur!
I did mean to tell you.
Another terrible day at Camp Half-Blood, where everything's the worst. Just another terrible day.
What is happening?
You can hate it here, but I hate it at first. Another terrible day. Stuck with these runts in the muck and mud. Another terrible day. Oh, gods! I need a drink. Enjoy your stay at Camp Half-Blood.
Till it's back your bags, Percy. Now go away. I never try to do anything. I never mean to hurt anyone. I swear that I'm a good kid. Yeah, Percy, that's a good one. But no one ever will take my side. All I ever do is take the fall. I swear that I'm a good kid. Guess I'm good for nothing at all.
Oh, that was intense, wasn't it?
That was fabulous. Speaking of fabulous, I cannot wait to hear the rest of Good Kid. But Joe, I literally was watching this, like, you see a show or you hear somebody singing on an album, you're like, that has to be like perfect to a T casting.
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
I feel like Mr. D was written in the stars for you. Literally,
Yeah,
it sounded so good.
Absolutely.
But I really want to talk to Joe and Greg.
Hey.
And I mean, Max will mostly lead this, but I want to talk about their sign, the dolphin scene, and kind of being like the two older role models in the show.
The dolphin.
It's so funny. It's so funny because me and Sam were discussing about what we can talk to you two about. And I was like, obviously they both play like the older role models in the show, like very serious roles, but like the most silly, young, playful people that I've ever been on stage with. Like that scene, that dolphin scene, every night, I honestly, I don't know how I could, I don't know how I got myself into the Oracle or Good Kid after that scene, because you were just both so hilarious. And like when anything would go slightly awry, or Joe would like really just like run over his lines, or like I'd fall over, or like that time that Greg came on with Greg, do you remember that time you had the Starlight Express shoes on?
The slippers.
Yes. The first time they were on. We had quite a few firsts with that costume, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Just the first time I appeared with that huge horse's butt. Your face, Max.
I'll never forget that.
I was like, how am I supposed to take this seriously? But it was so funny. Greg, talk to me about this project and when it came through the inbox. Was it the story, the music? What sort of made you go, yeah, okay, I'll do that? Like, obviously we all have our whys. What was there anything particular about this role or this job that you thought, yeah, I'm down to do that over Christmas with these guys?
Yeah. It was the three different roles for me. So it was playing what I thought was the serious teacher, but ended up dressed as half a horse for which was, I have to say, which was quite fun whenever anything, if we had a show stop, because like Charlotte mentioned earlier, as Res Des, resident director, and then you'd be backstage and I would suddenly go into, right, we need to do this, that, and the other, and I'd be like, guys, can we take this seriously? And you'd be like, no, you've got a massive horse's butt. It's like, we can't take you seriously.
Such a range. Yeah, I agree.
Such a range. But yeah, that dolphin scene, Joe's face, he'd come forward, he'd make up a load of lines, and then he'd just look at both of us and go, good luck, go on. What are you going to do with this then?
Yeah. Joe, we talked about a little bit
I don't
about...
know what you're talking about.
No,
we talked a little bit about you being completely expert casting for the show, I remember when I first got a little bit of an eye of people's headshots who like people were going in, I was like, that's it. And I think because in our particular version of the show, in previous productions, obviously Mr. D doubles up as Grover, which you did cover. But like when I read the book as a kid, like you're what I visualized as the character. So
yeah, do you know what? Actually, at stage door, I had so many people say to me, "You are visually exactly what I imagined him to look like." I absolutely loved that. I think it was just total serendipity that I was called in and that I could sing it and perform it how they liked it, because I think that there was a real match of what people thought he would look like and what I look like. And I did get that feedback a lot at stage door, doing the old stage door cue, which I absolutely loved.
We also, obviously, the show really highlights and explores a bunch of neurodiverse teenagers. Can you talk to me a little bit about the importance of neurodiverse stories on stage and this show's impact on all of us, but also specifically on yourself?
Yeah, totally. I mean, as a neurodiverse actor, being in the show, I just think the fact that you can come and see the show as a neurodiverse person and not just have to have one character that you look at that you can see yourself in. It's so relatable to neurodiverse people. There are so many characters that have traits that I recognize, or that you will recognize if you are also neurodiverse. Not just Percy, like there are so many characters that cross that autistic spectrum. And it's just a joy to be able to show people themselves on stage. Like when we had a relaxed performance, it was one of the greatest days I think that we had at that theatre. Having the lights up and doing the show for people that aren't always able to go to the theatre because they don't want to sit in the dark, or they don't want music at 100% volume, and don't want to be surprised by lights flashing. And I thought that was such an important thing that we got to do. And I think that we need to do so much more of it. We need as much accessibility as possible. And I think with so many of us on the spectrum working in shows, we should really be pushing for more of that.
I totally agree. And like, I feel like you said, there's so many characters in the show that like a lot of us can see ourselves in.
That's why
it's so important.
People love this show. That is why this show has a crazy, brilliant fandom. It's because you don't just see yourself in the hero. You see yourself in all of the people that the hero meets.
Mrs. Dodds included.
Mrs. Dodds.
Mrs. Dodds included.
But look, I saw
Traveler too.
I saw Rob comment in the chat how much he loved Greg's voice and how he wished that he could have showcased it a lot more, which I think now makes this the perfect time for us to enjoy Greg's beautiful storytelling and voice with Their Sign. So take it away.
Embrace yourself, because right after that, Sam, you're not getting off lightly here. We're going to head straight into watching Sam belt her face off during Put You in Your Place. Thank you both for joining us, Greg and Joe.
Thank you
so much.
Great to see you.
Enjoy the rest of the hour.
Grover said she fought bravely, but a mortal woman against a minotaur.
It wasn't a dream. She's really gone.
I'm so sorry. Percy.
No, it's my fault. She was trying to protect me.
No, you mustn't blame yourself.
You say the gods are real. So how could they let that happen?
I'm afraid there are some questions that only the gods themselves can answer. Look for their sign. You have to be patient. A sign that the gods have a plan. I know that the future looks blurry, but not to worry, just do what you can. Yes, the gods are very real, though they often won't reveal who they are, what they want, their design. Have faith, keep your chin up, will help you adjust. and trust you will see their sign.
So if my dad's a god, I'd like to know which one. He's got a lot to answer for.
He showed no sign that he ever existed. No sign he might actually care.
My mom raised me all on her lonesome. When I would reach out, no one else would be there. So I want my birthday cards and fishing trips, child support and homework tips. Don't mean to whimper or whine.
The guy didn't need to be dad of the year, but it's clear he could have shown us a sign.
So who is he?
It could be. That is to say, the prophecies suggest. No, that's impossible. I'll see you at dinner, Percy.
It's our first day.
You know, all this time I thought my dad was some deadbeat. Turns out
He's a deadbeat god. I get how you feel. I was your age when I found out my dad was Hermes, the messenger god. You know, old wings on his shoes.
Have you met him?
Once.
And?
We're not playing catch anytime soon. Look, the gods are busy. They have a lot of kids and they don't always care. If you're one of the lucky ones, they'll send a sign if they want to claim you. A sign to admit you're their own.
Yeah, and if they don't,
then no one can blame you for holding a grudge. So hey, you're not alone. I'm Luke. I'm gonna be your counselor. The Hermes cabin takes in anyone who hasn't been claimed. You know what that means? We're literally the reject Kevin. Welcome to the dysfunctional family. When parents are distant or seem non-existent, hang on, 'cause you're gonna be fine. I know it's a lot to be thinking about, all of this awkward ass darkness and doubt. If you need a friend to help figure it out, together we'll search for my sign. Meet Clarice, daughter of Aries, god of war.
You got a problem with that? Well, prepare to be pulverized, newbie! You wanna know whose house you're fighting for? The god of strategy, the god of war, the god of water, or the god of death. Before you take your final breath, god of messengers, go take a note. You're gonna drown, you ain't gonna float. You're gonna lose, yeah, you missed the boat.
Her?
Don't worry, Athena always has a plan. Every Demi has a special skill. Speedo brains on the strength of will. But she's gonna take a special spill right to the bottom of the biggest hill. Don't mean to boast, I don't mean to brag, but you losers are a total drag. I feel your spirit starting to sag. She can capture your heart. I'm gonna kick capture the flag. I'll put you in. I'll put you in. I'll put you in your place. I'll put you in. I'll put you in. I'll put you in. I'll put you in your place.
Ow, 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 my face!
All right, team, let's talk strategy. Hermes kids are fast. So, Luke?
Actually, that's a stereotype. Foot Brigade got it.
Grover, Satyrs are creatures of Pan, god of the wild. You know what to do.
Yep. Hide in a tree. What about me? I don't know my talent yet.
I have a special job for you. Go to the boys' bathroom.
And
Stay there. It's your first day. We don't want you messing this up.
Okay, just stay here, stay in the bathroom, and stay out of
Trouble? Ha! Heard you were tough, but you don't look it. Your goose is cooked. I'm here to cook it. Maybe the Minotaur died from a case of laughing too hard from seeing your stupid face.
Oh, Captain Crazy, but the flag ain't here. You got some issue with me, it's pretty clear.
You faced a monster on your very first day. You lucky punk, that newbie, you're gonna pay. I'll put you
I'm taking my slipper off and I'm throwing it at you across the room.
Wow, that is so overstimulating.
Sam, you're ridiculous. You're so ridiculous. But I've got a surprise for you, Sam. I want
What?
to introduce you to the original Clarice, Sarah Beth, who is going to join us for a little chat. So,
Yes.
Sarah Beth, get on in here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Yes.
Hi. Dude, I'm actually starstruck right now.
Oh,
You're here.
please. No, we are sisters in blood and sweat and tears.
And both
Literally that.
Hi.
Literally that.
How are
Thank you so
you
much for being here. Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here. Congratulations. It sounds incredible.
Thank you so much. I literally feel like I have so many questions for you. And I'm like, okay, I just have to pick a few. This is really hard. Firstly, before I ask you anything, I actually have to say thank you for walking so I could run with that, because I love to sing high. I actually love the vibe of everything Clarice is. But I was shocked when the audition came through and I looked at the material, and I was sat there with my boyfriend and he was plunking the notes on the guitar, and I was like, I think you're playing it an octave too high. I think it's lower. And then it ended up being that high. When you first came across this, actually, can you tell us how you first came across this and your thoughts when you first were introduced to put you in your place?
Yes. Well, my journey with the Lightning Thief is very epic. No pun intended. It is only topped by Kristen Stokes' journey. She was in the original like music stand reading of the first draft of the script that ever existed.
Wow.
And Aries had a song in that. I wish I could remember what it was called. It's something really funny.
Oh, I gotta hear it.
I did it started life as just an hour-long children's theater show. And so I did the original workshop of that. And, it was like camp. It was one of those theater experiences that was like camp in the best possible way. It was just a scrappy bunch of, I think, how many people? Like 6 of us. Like back then, Sally and Clarice were the same track. I know y'all had even more tracks than we did.
So you played Sally as well?
Yes, very briefly for that workshop, I played Sally as well. And so, it was one of those just like completely exhausting, completely fulfilling experiences. Like we were doing all our own costume changes backstage, and we had to load in the set to it was that kind of TYA.
Right.
And so amidst all that, I figured out how to sing Put You in Your Place. So I think I just didn't have enough time to overthink it. And I don't know if you'll relate to this, but it's one of those things where it actually, if it was like a third lower, it would be harder for me to sing.
Yeah.
Where it sits, it's like so astronomically high that it's that really thin kind of easy, not easy. Let's not call it easy, but
accessible.
Kind of just like pop up there and stay up there. And then you just worry about the sword fighting,
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I'm so grateful that Clarice doesn't have to sing anything super soft or low after that, because my larynx was literally out of my own head at that point.
Totally. Yes.
Wild. Oh, I also want to ask, Max and I were talking about this before, and I was like, I really want to ask Sarah about the squirrel.
Oh my God. I'm wearing, this is a sweatshirt that we made in the original off-Broadway run, and it has a squirrel on the back.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It says East Coast squirrels.
We need to fight for that to become
Can I
a
ask
thing.
you a question about, so the animals in the show, so when you were workshopping the show, was that like, when did that idea come in? Was it in the original script, or did someone just go, I can be a squirrel, and how these things work? Like,
how did this happen?
Yeah, it definitely came from the twisted mind of Rob and Joe. But I do think with the squirrel specifically, there was a moment in a little workshop we did when they were expanding the show from the hour-long version into the 2-act version that we have now, where, yes, the moment came where our director was like, does anyone have like a squirrel noise? And I was like, I think I probably could handle that. Sure. And then the rest is history.
And then the squirrel was birthed. That is actually crazy.
Yes. The biggest compliment that our director, Stephen Brackett, ever gave was to call something stupid.
Okay.
And the squirrel was definitely peak stupidity. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
How was your squirrel?
Sam was the squirrel.
Yes.
I was getting in trouble all the time actually, because first I think they had the squirrel eating like a big bag of Cheetos in rehearsals, but then they changed it to a bag full of popcorn, but it said nuts on the outside. And I loved to like throw the popcorn at the trees that were below me, which the cast held these like fake trees. And then there was like a sea of popcorn on stage that I would always get in trouble for. But I looked forward to the squirrel every single night.
It's a highlight. It's a real highlight.
I mean, in what world do we get to go on stage and like do that and get paid for it?
It's a dream. It's a true dream.
I think Put You in Your Place really has become one of those iconic songs that people who sing high want to sing for their school graduation performances or their auditions for their local theatre groups. Just for us personally, and on a personal note for me, this album, when I first heard it, I heard voices that were singing how I wanted to sing on stage. So a huge thank you from us for like really just paving the way for like the types of sounds and music that we wanted to make, and just being kooky, crazy, cool. So thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And if you ever
truly
like
my honor and pleasure.
Music, if you ever release music, please give us like an 80s power ballad, because when I listen to you, I'm like, this is literally like an 80s power ballad voice. It is so iconic.
What parts did you play? Yeah, what parts did you play in the Campfire song?
Oh, you know, for us, I think Rob changed Clarice is in it now, right?
Yes.
So I was not Clarice. I was Katie Gardner, who I don't think is in it now. Her mom is Demeter. She was like a hippie, flowy,
lovely.
You did appear as Katie Gardner in Another Terrible Day, didn't you? No, Sam.
Yes. Oh.
You too.
With the broken arm. Was it or something?
Yep.
Anyway, we should let you go. Thank you so much for your time. Honestly, it does mean the world, and I'm sure that if we had any comments, Robbie, I'm sure we have had many comments from the fans absolutely losing their mind that you've given us your time.
Oh, I've seen them come in. They're so great.
But thank you so much for giving up your time, and we're going to now listen to the Campfire song.
Thank you, Sarah.
Congrats.
Thank you. And thank you.
Amazing. DJ on the decks. How we doing, Robbie? Are we ready to head
also,
straight
just so everyone knows, I can see the comments and they're so great. Keep them coming.
We should be heading into the Campfire song now.
Yes.
Come on, grab some dinner and let the nectar flow to the gods.
To the gods.
Oh, things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. Hey!
Oh, things couldn't be worse when your folks run the universe.
My dad is
Hermes.
He messengers things. You'll know his sign by his shoes with those swings. I'd wait by the phone, but the phone never rings. Oh no. When your dad's a god, life can be tough. I met the guy once, and once was enough. Annabeth?
My mom's Athena, she's smart and she's wise. She's sworn off gluten and she's sworn off guys. But if she came to camp, it'd be a surprise. Oh no.
Oh no.
And my stepmom, she hates me, and my dad works all day. So I left Virginia and I ran away.
Wait, is that true?
Everybody!
Oh, things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. Oh, things couldn't be worse when your folks run the universe.
How about you, Selena?
The goddess of love, my mom's Aphrodite. She tries to be she's there in her nightie.
Oh, no.
And so much body butter.
Ew.
I tried to seek help from even the fates, cause she steals my mascara in all of my dates.
My turn. Rover sings. What?
I'm the child of Pan, the god of the wild. For those who love nature, they're often beguiled. He's not really my dad, but I'm sort of his child. Oh no. What does he say? He went for a hike to explore new frontiers, and no one has seen him for thousands of years.
Has anyone got a Kleenex? No, he's really crying here.
When your folks run the universe.
Chiron, who's your dad?
Well, my father is Kronos. Remember my lecture? He ate his children.
Yeah, Chiron wins.
Yeah, his dad's definitely the worst.
No, he did vomit us up.
Oh, that makes it better.
Who's next?
My dad is Aries, he's tough and he's loud. With battles so brutal, they'll draw a big crowd. He told me that only his sons make him proud.
Oh no!
What are you looking at? Don't give me your pity. I'll show him who's mean, and I'll be the fiercest that he's ever seen.
All right, Percy's turn.
Yeah, what about the newbie?
No, listen, if I start to sing, it will probably cause an avalanche.
Hey. We're all friends here. Just give it a shot.
My mom was named Sally. She loved scary movies and food that was blue. And
He's doing it wrong.
Yeah, who's your godly parent?
It's okay.
I don't
It's
know.
okay. A lot of half-bloods never know their godly parent. Come on, give it a try.
so my dad is some god. That's great, I guess. Did he not want me or not want the stress? And too bad he's the worst, and my life is a mess. Oh no. I hope he shows even a trace, cause I got some choice words to throw in his face. Oh, things couldn't be worse when your parents run the universe. Oh, things couldn't be worse.
But I don't care where our parents may be, as long as you are here with me.
We don't care where our parents may be, as long as you are here with me. As long as you are here with me.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy
birthday,
birthday, dear Morgan. Happy birthday to you.
Anyone would think we've just all had an album out where we're all singing on it, eh?
Thank you, guys.
Thank the gods for mixers and masterers. That's what I'll say. How are you? How are you, Morgan?
Good. How are you guys?
You guys, gals and theys, you have to recognize this handsome man. Morgan was in the original cast with us and covered Percy and Luke, and then took over the role in March and was London's closing Percy. Give it up.
Yes.
He definitely ended up playing Percy way more than I did throughout our whole time on the show.
That's
You're the OG though, baby. You're the OG, baby.
There we go.
Morgan.
Hey, Sammy.
Hi, it's so good to see you.
You're so handsome. I miss your face.
We want to ask you like so many questions, but one of the ultimate questions we really want to ask you is having the opportunity to like record that track. Can you tell us about like when you found out you were going to be recording it? I want to know how many takes you did. Just can you talk to us about it a little bit?
And what time in the morning was it?
It was 10 a.m. It was the first slot of the day. It was early.
What a beast you are.
It was early. I was crusty, but it was fun.
You sound like butter. You don't sound crusty.
You sound so beautiful on it.
So I don't know. So Rob texted me So we did a rehearsal, didn't we? So we found out we were going to do it.
Mhm.
Fine. Then Rob texted me maybe about a week before the rehearsal and went, look, like, I really want to try and do something to feature you on this album. I don't know how to make it work. Like, he kind of pitched a few ideas and I was like, okay. And then he sent me this original lyric sheet to Bring on the Monsters. And he went, look, like, these are the original lyrics. Is it something that we can do where we can try and make this work? And I went, yeah, that'd be sick. And then he sent me a track of him singing it. And he went, maybe something like this. And I went, okay, Rob.
Maybe something like
I was like, cool. And then I went, cool. Yeah, and then he sent me this like kind of demo track of like the guitar, like the lay down of the guitar. And I went, cool. And I went, look, just leave it with me. And then I kind of had to play around with a little bit, stuff that I'd kind of done in the show, kind of wanted to do in the show, took stuff from Max, took stuff from kind of everything I'd heard. And I was like, great. And I sang it in my kitchen like 50 million times. To work out what was going to work. And then we had our rehearsal. Was it the Monday of that week?
Yeah.
And I stayed back late and I sang it with Rob and he went, that's it. That's the song.
Wow.
And then that's the rest is history.
Wow.
We should talk about stealing and working together on this show, because I think creating Percy for this production was like super collaborative and like and I think in the show as me and Morgan were going on, there's so much on the album. Like, for example, you hear it in a bit, like the middle section in Drive is not my version of Drive. I never sang that in the show, but that was sort of based loosely on the Morgan Gregory options.
We were all in booths when we were recording it, and you went, should I do it? Should I do it? And I went, do it.
I think it's important. I'm so glad you got a track, because you worked so hard on the show, and you covered 2 really hefty shows and went on quite a bit. Not 2 shows, 2 characters. Sorry.
Yeah.
Obviously, me and Sam both covered on our not was it your last job? Well, my job before Percy, I was covering. And I think that like it's such a good skill to do, and like I think it's why, especially like, I don't know, I have so much love for you and for Sam, like as friends. And I think that's why we all bond so much, because we know what the gig is like. And that's why I just absolutely loved working with you on this. And I hope we get to work and sing together soon.
Well, me too.
Great.
Yeah. But it's covering so hard. I mean, it's such a, especially in like rehearsals, you're learning one track and you're doing your bit. Yeah. And then suddenly the rug will be like thrown like that, and then you're like, oh my god, no, I'm doing what I've just watched this whole time. So it's such a hard gig. And swinging, I mean, we had some had some amazing swings on the job, and the covers, everyone was amazing. But yeah, it was, I loved it. I love you guys, I love you guys. It was, working at the Palace, like it was so great. We were so close backstage.
We were so close.
We were so close.
We were so close.
We all knew, and we all learned from each other. It was amazing.
Yeah, 100%. Morgan, we're going to hear a bit more from you soon, as we're joined by some very other special guests after we listen to your beautiful song. So, do you want to set it up? Do you want to just?
Yes, do it.
Do you want to introduce your song? I'll let you. Let me be the DJ.
Okay, radio. How you doing? So next up, we've got the original lyrics of "Bring on the Monsters," a version by Rob Rokicki, the legend, sung by Morgan Gregory. Here we go. Take it away.
Will you remember my face? Will you remember the feelings you had when you leave this place? When you leave this place, the fire tonight will burn. In the morning it will be ash. What will you give? What will you take when you leave this place? We'll be hurt, we'll be used, we'll be lied to, but we live, we forgive like we try to. We can't change what might have been, but I can go home and try again. Bring on on the monsters, bring on the monsters, bring on the real world. Bring on the monsters, bring on the real world. There'll be choices and roads not taken. They're breaking your heart, then try to hear it pound. Gotta know where the real fight lies, when it's time to rise and stand your ground. You don't have to go it alone. They'll put us in a box, but we won't be contained. We keep hoping, keep your eyes open, cause the sea doesn't like to be restrained. Nothing's fair, nothing's given, nothing's easy. I'll make mistakes, but my own, and it frees me. Summer's over, it's time to begin. And if you're looking for trouble, then count me in. Bring on the monsters, bring on the monsters, bring on the real world. Bring on the monsters, bring on the real world. Bring on the real world. Bring on the real world. The real world. And I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll survive till then. I'll be back next summer, you'll see me again. I'll be back next summer, I'll be back next summer. I'll be back next summer. Will you remember my face? Will you remember the feelings you had when you leave this place? When you leave this place.
Six schools in 6 years, been kicked out of every place. Everything I ever do is wrong, never find where I belong. Everybody on my case. The same old story, the same old song. Don't act up, don't act out, be strong. I keep my head down, I keep my chin up, but it ends up all the same. With pack your bags, Percy, you're always to blame. I never try to do anything, I never mean to hurt anyone. I try to be a good kid, a good kid, a good son. But no one ever will take my side. All I ever do is take the fall. I swear that I'm a good kid, guess I'm good for nothing at all. Gabe was a world-class jerk. Dad was never there. The only family that really mattered, well, she vanished into the air. And now I finally find a haven, someplace safe where I can stay till it's back your bags, Percy. Now go, go away. I never try to do anything, I never mean to hurt anyone. I swear that I'm a good kid. Yeah, Percy, that's a good one. But no one ever will take my side. All I ever do is take the fall. I swear that I'm a good kid, guess I'm good for nothing at all. The schools in 6 years, every battle, every day. No one ever tells me that they're proud. No one asks me, Percy, how you like to come around and stay. All you get are bad grades and a bum rap and a bad rep and a good smack and no friends and no hope and no mom. She's taken away. I swear I never stole anything, I never meant to hurt anyone. I swear that I'm a good kid who's
had a bad run, and all I need is one last chance to prove I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone. I'm good enough for someone. Good enough for
Max Harwood, everybody.
Where did
Look
Morgan
it.
go? Where did Morgan go?
He'll be back, and until he's back, I have to say, Max, you sounded just that good in the actual show. And for
Oh,
everyone
thanks,
watching,
Sam.
I would always say to Max, I'd always say, "Oh my, hi Morgan, welcome back."
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Good.
Don't worry.
I would say to Max, I'd be like, "You literally sound auto-tuned in live theater. I don't understand how your voice is so like concise and like clear and crisp. And any riff you chose was like, it sounded auto-tuned." And so hearing it on the track, just so you all know, that's not auto-tuned.
To be fair,
That's
it's-
fine, buddy. You sound amazing, Max. You sound so amazing.
I think this is one of those songs though, Morgan, and you can hear me out on this. When it sounds good and it feels good, it sounds good and feels good. But when it's not, it's really tough because it is a marathon and you're running around stage. It's like, I mean, we spoke, I think maybe day 1 or day 2 about this middle section.
Oh my god.
And we were like, how do we get our larynx there?
We worked out a flu version, didn't we?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Max,
yeah.
can you remind
we
us
have
what
a-
that is?
No. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So
yeah.
when I was unwell, I think I probably did this like 2 or 3 times maybe. But the first time I did it was like Ben, who was like MD, was like, never do that again. But I was like, I can't think of anything else for I'm unwell. And I in the middle section I did, I swear I never stole. No, I need to go higher. I swear I never stole anything. I never meant to hurt anyone. It was like some bad sort of spoken word. It was honestly terrible. I deserved absolute prison time for it.
But it was so fun. We were all like corpsing backstage.
I know. It was like, what is going on? Oh
We
well.
begged for it. When we were backstage, we were going, do it, please do it.
Do the
Please
version.
do the
No.
version.
I'm really excited about this next little part because you know, this show has had a life before us and will have a life beyond us. And I think it's really important. And I think it's always exciting to speak to people that have got the opportunity to play these roles. So I am really, really pleased to welcome Angus, who was London's closing Grover, Kaha, who is playing Grover on the UK tour, Kana, who is playing Annabeth on the UK tour, and Vashko, who is currently our wonderful Percy on the UK tour. And I don't know if Scott Folan is jumping back in. If Scott Folan is jumping back in, now's your time. Yep, he is.
Yeah, look at this.
He is not. He is not Scott Folan. He is just Scott Grover, smiley face. We love it.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
How is everyone?
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
I just
How's
want to start.
everyone
Let's start with the tour girlies. You've just finished. I think online. I think I might have heard one of you say you're calling that Act 1. I think was it Kana that said.
I said that in my caption.
You've just finished Act 1. So how's it going? Are you tired? Are you still loving it? Tell me about it.
It's
God,
been
don't
absolutely
start.
crazy. I mean, sorry, not to go on, but
Go ahead.
I think before, like when we were in rehearsals, we didn't really know like how far the Percy universe would like span over the UK. We didn't know if it was just like a London thing or like how well it was going to do. But honestly, you can't get away from them. They're everywhere. It's wall to wall, perfect accent, and in a great way, and in an amazing way because they're so lovable and so caring with us at the Safe Store. And to understand everything was behind it, but no, we've been having an absolute blast. I mean, the guys can back me up too as well, but it's just been an absolute dream, honestly.
Anything from me for the other
Jubbly.
Kana,
Yeah,
Vashko?
1000%. I think, like Iris said, it's like wonderful to just go to all these like places in the UK, especially like a lot of people who might have wanted to see the show but couldn't afford to like travel down to London, you know.
Yeah.
And so you just see a lot of people in their little like Camp Half-Blood t-shirts, and it's just so Like it's just wonderful to just share Percy Jackson with all these people, and it's such a great show. I mean, as you guys know, it connects with so many people, and neurodivergent people as well. So it's just great to bring that story around, and great music. I mean, it's so fun to sing that score every day. I mean, tiring, of course, as I'm sure all of you know, but it is just so fun.
Kana, tell me a little bit about you three. I think it's really obvious. I mean, I'm horrifically online, as we all know, but so are you three, and I think that it's been really lovely to see you journeying around the UK and loving each other. You're living with each other at most venues, ? Who's up the latest? Who eats the worst takeout? Like, give me
Who
some
snores?
tea. Who snores?
We're actually all as bad as each other, I think. Especially when we're living together, we're a bit of a nightmare because then we'll like be up until like 2 o'clock and then we'll wake up the next day and we're like, we've got 2 shows to do. Oh! We just get along, like we really click. I think even when we met for the first time when we were doing the shoot for the trailer, it was a bit like I met them for the first time and I was like, oh my God, I'm literally going to spend all my time with them. If we don't get along, this is going to be crazy. But then we like clicked so quick and I was like, oh, thank God. I was like, thank God. And it's been amazing. So, and we haven't gotten sick of each other, I have to say.
It's really
It's
lovely
been
to
so
see that.
cute to like see. I'm on TikTok. I am on TikTok an unhealthy amount, and it is so cute seeing you guys show up on TikTok. And I think you're showing up on my For You page from like other people screen recording you guys going live, which is so cute. And like it, I mean, I think you guys will know this, but it's such a special thing when like you're sharing so much stage time with somebody and like you actually bond with them and actually like them off stage. Like it's a rare thing in this industry. And that's really, really sweet to see.
It's all an act. They hate each other, really.
That's about to say. I was
True. It's all publicity stunt.
You're paid for it.
Like you guys said, I think there's something so like cosmic about this trio. It's such an iconic trio, and thankfully, like kind of Ashley said, we actually really do get along. But when you're in this scenario on stage and you're put together singing these songs and they're so beautifully composed as well, you can't help but just like not like each other. Like I absolutely love these guys and they're my absolute idols now and I will always look up to them. But yeah, no, they've just been the best. They've been the best.
Angus, thanks for joining us. I'm not forgetting you there. I'm coming to you. Don't worry. So you got to step in. Oh, we're missing Alex. Is Alex still here?
Yeah.
Alex
Can
Waxman.
somebody call Alex Waxman? I'll text her.
So obviously you joined in the show in March, ?
Yeah.
And you joined Morgan and in the second cast in London. How was that for you going in? Had you seen the show? Had you come to see the show?
Yeah.
Oh, it was amazing. Honestly, like a dream come true. Absolutely loved the show. So I watched the first time I hadn't actually seen the show until after I auditioned. And then I found out I got the role and then I went to see the show. I like booked on Today Tix. Sat in the audience by myself, like a little spy, just like sat in the middle of the audience thinking that's gonna be me. And it was like such a surreal experience just to be sat there like watching Scott, who was amazing, and being like, yeah, I'm about to be in the show, which it was insane. It was sort of like a full circle moment because it was like my final when I was at drama school, we sang like Bring on the Monsters in our ensemble singing class, and then to then get the chance to like audition and then be in the show is just a full circle moment. It's amazing.
That's so sweet. I have a question since we have 3 Grovers in the room with us.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the goat legs.
Oh my God.
Because I know poor Scott, when he was first shown these goat legs.
They were drag queen high heel boots.
I'm not even, he had the highest heel boots.
No way.
And he's already a really tall man anyway. So how do you find it? How are you doing here with the goat legs?
I mean, my story is that having a lovely chat with the designer, we were chatting about it. We were like, so, I think maybe it's going to be like suggestion of goat legs, like essence of goat. We've got like, I'll be doing all the work. I worked really hard on my animal work. you know, like finding that goat in my legs. And 2 days before we opened the show in London, they went, they've arrived. And I was like, great, let's get them on, you know. What are they going to be like, sort of just like nice boots with a bit of hair? And they went, like, and 2 days before the show, you don't have the opportunity to be like, let's workshop this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, how much were they? And they told me, and it was, you know, more than I got paid for the entire show. And so I was like, we're not going to them, are we? They were like, no. And everyone who ever plays this part is going to wear these legs. And I was like, okay, let's crack on.
I actually have a question for Scott. Did you get ice packs from the start, or were...
You're welcome.
Is it because of you?
You're welcome.
That was a savior.
Yeah. We sewed that. Well, I mean, the wonderful Harry, who was our costume supervisor, sewed them in. He sewed in like pockets for them.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah. Because I did
Wow.
I did a good 2 weeks. Just apologies if there's a sort of permanent smell to the legs, because that would have been the first 2 weeks of the show.
They've surely been cleaned. They've surely been cleaned.
I don't know how one cleans them, but it was like a swimming pool. You know,
They must have been remade now, surely. Okay, do you know if you're?
I think I still have the same one. I think
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Okay. And Scott, it's an absolute honor, may I say. It's an absolute honor to have this.
All right. Enough goat-like talk. I have some fun questions. Now that we've got some trios here, it's kind of like the Brady Bunch, which is really cute. I've got some questions and games that I want to ask you all. And I think you all can see on the right-hand side, a bunch of comments are coming in as well. So I would love to see what your responses as well are. So we all know this is a musical, and we all know we like break out into song in the show, which is like so not realistic in real life unless you actually work in theater. So let's say you're actually these people, Percy, Grover, and Annabeth. Who is actually most likely to break out into song and dance?
Grover.
Probably
Grover.
The goat.
Probably.
Grover?
Yeah.
Yeah, Triona Hill is hyper realistic. He does sing.
He does
It's not a
sing.
musical theatre song. It's just him talking to Percy. How he would.
Okay. This question was inspired by our touring trio because you are so online. If cell phones were actually a part of their supplies inside of their backpacks, who would most likely be making TikToks documenting the quest?
Oh,
Annabeth, Grover, or Percy?
I think it's gonna be Grover, yeah.
Is it?
Although, no, to be fair, I think Percy would have his fun. I think Percy
I don't think
would
he
be
would
fun.
be on TikTok. I think he's too like.
He'd be live streaming.
I don't do social media.
He would love it. He would be on a live
He would be singing Son of Poseidon like, guys, look what I just did.
Listen to my riff. You love it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask two more. This one is who is most likely, and Angus, Morgan, and Alex, I also want you to answer this, and Max, even though we don't have Jess, you've done it with Alex. Who is most likely to quote the show unironically outside of the show?
Alex.
Probably Alex.
Alex.
I have a confession.
Alex lives and breathes Lightning Peak.
What is
Yeah,
your question?
It's quite sad. No, it's Matt's gonna kill me. Me and my boyfriend do it every day.
What? Do what?
We go, you're my best friend, dude.
Oh,
I've gone so red, I'm so embarrassed.
That's actually
what we do.
so cute.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god.
what we do. Sorry,
And then this is my favorite question, and each of you have to answer it. On the new album with all the new added songs, what would be everyone's go-to karaoke song?
Easy for me. Easy for me. And it's despite Morgan's new song, because that is just amazing, and me and Morgan will sing a duet version of that at some point. So that's going to be coming. But I'm obsessed with My Grand Plan. I sing that all the time. And Morgan knows I do my own little version of it, and we love it. We live.
Love
Morgan.
You know what? I don't know karaoke, but my favorite song on the new album is "Take the Weight."
Beautiful.
I
Yeah.
love it. It's so good, just the way it starts and when you all join in together. I love it. I think that's great.
That was a hard one. We learned it in like a day, and then we recorded it like a couple of days later. It was tough.
It's 2 takes, right?
I don't know. It's 1, 2, or 3 takes. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Wild. Morgan, you choose next.
Wait,
Who's
what do I choose? The person?
You choose. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, Scott, I pick you.
Hey Morgan, I keep laughing at your face. Every time I see you laugh, I laugh.
That's the Morgan effect.
I'm staring at you the whole time.
Look for their shine. You have to be. That's mine every time. I sing it every day.
Who's next?
It's got to be Angus. I've got to pass the torch.
It's got to be Campfire song. It's got to be like all the characters just just all in one. Just split personality.
Pulling out props.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we hear your version of everyone now?
Oh, should we do?
Can we hear your Selena? We won't make you do that.
Maybe that's a post.
Yeah.
Post launch.
Fair enough. All right, pass it on.
Oh, Alex.
I would do just so I can do Joe's new line, which I think is in the show.
Oh my gosh.
What's the bit?
You've got more fire than I thought.
You've got more fire than I thought.
Yeah. Is it in the show? Is it gone into the show?
Wait, has it?
Has it?
Yeah, that was in the show.
Oh no.
Yeah, but
it
it's in
wasn't.
like
Not
the
has
official
it?
music now.
Oh, I thought it got added.
I feel like I remember him recording it.
Are you guys doing that on tour?
I think we were at some point, but I think I got faded away. I can't remember. It rings a bell. It does spark something. I can't remember.
It's all too random.
We added it, yeah.
We got the answer.
All right, Alex, pass it on.
Vasco. Why?
All right.
Enjoy.
Well, I don't know. I'd be between two. I'd either like love to rock out to put you in your place, or I love an acoustic guitar. So the new Bring On the Monsters, stripped back sad boy version. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
It's a hit.
Love it.
Oh, sorry. Gotta pass it on. Pass it on to Kahar.
I think I'm gonna really rogue and say Another Terrible Day, because I am ready for the split track of Grover and Mr. D. I really want to bring it back, and I've learned the parts, so I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready for it. Okay, now you next.
It's true. He does it backstage to me all the time. I was good at Vasco saw my answer. I was going to say Put You in a Place, and I would have a great time with that huge instrumental in halfway.
Yes.
I'd have
a dance break.
Yeah, it would be a great dance break.
Well, this has been crazy, guys. We're gonna now launch into the start of the trio's quest, which is Killer Quest. So I just want to thank you all for being with us and for coming to chat. You're all absolutely gorgeous. Love you all lots. And yeah, I wish the guys that are still doing this on tour, Broken Legs, and I hope I get to come and see it at some point. I'm sorry for missing you in Wimbledon. It's really poor form from me, but I'll hopefully come and see you all.
And congrats on the album, everyone. It sounds insane.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Thank you. This
My
is
mom's
Killer
gone
Quest.
From this world. But if she's anywhere, she'd be in the underworld.
Yeah, I'll do it. Not 'cause my dad needs me. He's been less a dad and more absentee. But if my mom's alive, that's where she's bound to be. I'm leaving now, I'd better pack. Hades took my mom, I'm taking her back. So what if no one's come back from the underworld? I'll be the first.
And I'll be the second first.
Grover, I can't ask you to come.
You're my best friend, dude, so don't get mad. But I suspect you'll need protecting when things get bad. And this kicking quest may be the best chance I've had to put my past behind me. So if you haven't guessed, I'm coming on your killer quest.
So bon voyage and fare me well.
We're gonna fight each foe, each curse and spell.
We're gonna march straight down to the gates of hell.
Underworld.
Close enough. I'm finally gonna pass a test.
We're going on a killer quest. Don't forget this, official Camp Half-Blood questing backpack. It comes pre-packed with everything you need. Gold drachmas, ambrosia squares, deodorant.
You need me too, seaweed brain. If you're gonna save the world, I'm the best person to keep you from messing up. 5 long years stuck at camp, underneath Athena's lockdown clamp. Been waiting for my chance to prove I'm a champ. I got mad battle strategy, my mom will be impressed. I'm coming on your killer quest.
So blast the horns, get the flags unfurled, past danger slings and arrows hurled. We're gonna march straight down to the underworld.
Luke, are you coming too?
I'm needed here, but how about something for the road?
Shoes, awesome. Wait, shoes with wings. Okay, that is awesome. So, where is the underworld?
Look for DOA Records.
It's a record company. Oh, actually, I'm not surprised.
Don't get eaten by monsters!
Wait, monsters? Who said anything about monsters?
Have a great quest.
So we're half-bloods, not gods but Danny.
Won't go halfway. We're all in when we know
It's up to us, so let me try my best as we journey west. We're going on an awesome, dangerous and scary, thrilling, monstrous and hairy killer heroes quest. 2,448 miles. LA never looked so far away.
2,448 trials. Who knows how many dangers stand in our way?
I already know it, I'll probably blow it, but I'm going there anyway. I may fail you, I may fail you, I may fail, but it doesn't mean that I won't try. I may fail you, I may fail you, I may fail, but it doesn't mean that I won't try. I'll try. 2,448 reasons I have to come along. Wash my hands of past mistakes.
Prove to the gods that I belong.
You must be protected.
I won't be rejected.
I'll probably get the whole thing wrong. I may fail you, I may fail you, I may fail, but it doesn't mean that I won't try. I may fail you if I fail to fight till we're all in the clear. Look my fear in the eye. The weight of the world's on my shoulders. Like Atlas, it's crushing me down. We're not brave, we're not strong, we're not soldiers. My heart's just a drum and damn doesn't pound. I'm not leaving their side till we find what matters. Not leaving their side till we're back home.
I'm not leaving their side till I'm remembered.
No matter how far we have to go.
I'm not leaving your side till we find what matters.
Not leaving their side till we're back
your
home. I'm not leaving your side. No.
1,448
miles. LA doesn't seem so far away.
Well, our quest is well and truly on the way. That was a crazy, chaotic segment with the trio verse intertwining. Sadly missing the wonderful Jessie Lee, who is currently dazzling on stage, probably right now in the world premiere of The Hunger Games, so she couldn't be with us live, but I caught up with her earlier this week about the album. Here's the clip. Jess, you're joining us the day before the album comes out. As you guys know, Jess was London's original Annabeth Chase. So Jess, we're a day away now from the album coming out. How are you feeling? You've listened to it.
I have listened to it. I'm excited. I'm nervous. A bit anxious, but I'm really excited for everyone to hear the album and new songs, and see the videos.
First principal vocalist spot on an album for you? Question mark.
Yes.
So that's super exciting. Nice to have your name come up on Spotify and be all over the album. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. What's that thing called? Imposter syndrome? No, is that what it's called?
Yeah. I feel it.
That got a bit of that.
That's all right. So obviously we met working on this show, but right now, obviously, you are off doing the Hunger Games, playing Tippett. Is that right?
Tippett, yeah.
Tippett, how's it going?
It's good. It's great. I'm very tired all the time. No, but it's good. It's like such a big production, and you know, we're still in previews, so things are still changing, but I think we're in a really good place now. So.
And how does it differ doing 8 shows a week, doing the physical fighting versus obviously you did a bit of fighting in Percy, but how does it differ singing 8 shows a week to doing what you're the show?
What Hunger Games is like so physical, and like it is stage combat, but like, you know, it is real. Like we are actually fighting and fake blood, so it really, you know, it's hard to differentiate what's real and sometimes what's not. So it's, you know, you need to kind of have like a routine of snapping out of it after the show. And I guess Lightning Thief was like upbeat. I could resonate with it a bit more as like characters. Yeah, and because like Hunger Games is my first play, it's just adapting to that, and you know, being used to not breaking into song every scene.
Well, I did the opposite, didn't I? Because I went straight from Stranger Things, doing a play, a big commercial play, 8 shows a week, singing 8 shows a week. And I suppose my thought and my question is, are you enjoying having some time off of belting, or have you got lots of screaming to do in this?
But there's a lot of screaming and shouting, and I will say I do miss singing, because you know, that's just what I love and have always done. So I do miss singing, especially Lightning Thief.
So we're obviously just about to show everyone the exclusive video of My Grand Plan. Despite My Grand Plan, obviously it's an absolute banger. We love it, and you sang it so beautifully every night, and it's so amazing that it's been captured and will exist forever. What are your other, obviously we've listened to the album, I've probably said this in the live already, but what were your favorite or surprising vocal moments that were picked up on the album, having listened to it? Have you got any that you're like, oh, I'm so glad we got that, or anything like that?
This is really random, but like all the ad-libs that we added in the studio, like whether it's Campfire or Drive, like there's so many extra bits that we never did in the show, so that's quite funny. Drive, I think that's always a really fun song, and I think we had probably the best time doing that song every night. And do you know what? I would say Bring on the Monsters. I just think that song is just so good, and it's when everyone's singing, and it's the end of the show, so it's really nostalgic. Is that the word?
Yeah. Well, it's nostalgic for us now listening to it back, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So it's Bring on the Monsters is always gonna have a little soft place in my heart.
Obviously, we didn't get to originate these roles, but we had such a joy and pleasure of originating our version of this production. and to put into the show Try for the first time, which was one of my favorite bonus tracks from the original album. And we get our own sort of version of Try on this album with Take the Weight. Talk to me a little bit about your experience of getting to be the first person to ever sing a song that an incredible writer has written for these characters, but also knowing that we're going to be singing it. How was that experience of learning Take the Weight after we did the show?
I mean, like, you know, when we were learning the song in like a couple days, literally, it was actually really easy to pick up because it's such a nice melody. And obviously, you know, the harmonies took a bit of time, but like once we got it, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish this was in the show.
Yeah.
Because it was just so nice, just the three of us singing, and it's just a beautiful song. You can really like dig your teeth into it, and it felt really nice singing it.
I think it encapsulates as well, like the feeling of the heaviness sometimes of being a teenager and going through adolescence, I suppose.
Yeah.
As hilarious as that is, and as hilariously as we explore that throughout the show that we did, I think Take the Weight feels like if we were doing like a sort of maybe like a heavier version of the show, that we get to really dive into like the inner worlds of the characters just a tickle more.
Yeah.
Maybe if they do a Sea of Monsters or Percy Jackson Part 2 musical, who knows if it could be included in that. But I'd be down for singing more Rob Rokicki songs, that's for sure.
Same. I miss the show so much. Like,
We had so much fun. We just had the most fun.
yeah, more than any musical that I've ever done. It's just the one show where I'm like, oh god, I love singing that every night.
Yeah. I mean, it was tough, but definitely a lot of fun. Jess, thanks for joining us. I know you're super busy and taking the time out of your schedule to say hello to us and to the fans. I know I appreciate it, so I know they will too. Let's take a first listen and look at Jessica Lee recording My Grand Plan in the studio.
I've always been a smart girl, always made the grade, always got the gold star. I've always been a smart girl, but smart girl only gets a girl so far. You win at every single game, you want a quest, they tell you tough. If you don't go, you'll never know if you'll ever be good enough. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. You better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up, bring on any challenge, and someday soon the world will notice me.
I know what it's like to not feel good enough. You know how many times I've been kicked out of school?
Yeah, but when boys grow up, they always get another chance. I've always been a tough girl, always been the one not to run from a fight. I've always been a tough girl, 'cause most girls never win if they're polite. So me, I tend to stand my ground. I found you never can give in. It may not be my quest, but maybe it's mine to win. My grand plan is that I will be remembered. My grand plan, just you wait and see. You better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up, bring on any challenge, and someday soon the world will notice me. And just let mom treat you like set free. And your dad won't give you the time of day. And your mom won't trust you with a quest. So the best thing you can do is run away. Run away. But I have a plan, and I will be remembered. I will be great. Just wait and see. Better wise up, 'cause I'll rise up, bring on any challenge, and someday soon I swear I don't know how or when, but I promise you I'll never be invisible again. Someone will notice me.
Guys, we got this, you ain't shot this. Yo, I know your train of thought is that there ain't no way in Hades that we'll win. All your worries come in flurries, but we bested freaking furies. Look how far we've come, we can't give in. It's 1 foot forward at a time. Dust off all that grit and grime. We still got a lot left to do. 'Cause people are counting on us and I'm counting on you. All aboard! Drive, just drive. Stay ahead and stay ahead and stay alive. We ain't got no time for moping when we're working and we're coping. So pedal to the metal and drive.
St. Louis, everybody up.
Look, the Gateway Arch.
Look, the lady with a puppy. Is that a chihuahua?
It's a chimera.
That was freaky.
That was scary.
Yo, guys, are you aware we keep surviving every creepy, crazy thing?
Hop on my train.
Like an arrow from Orion, keep on straight and keep on trying. No fates are ever gonna cut our string.
As you can see, Bob, we've got thunder and flooding and hurricane-level winds. We urge all citizens to stay off the road and don't
Drive, just drive. Stay ahead and stay alive. The weather may be stormy, but the road is still before me. So pedal to the metal and drive.
Hi, kids.
Here's the problem. Public transportation is suspended due to the storm, and if we get on a plane, Zeus will strike us right out of the sky.
Do we have enough drachmas for an Uber?
We don't even have enough drachmas for a veggie burger.
Okay, this is not the point to be
It was the
arguing.
Hoover Dam and I was hungry, okay?
Why are we fighting?
I have that effect. Aries, god of war. Maybe you met my daughter, Clarice. I come in peace. Relax. I hear you runts are headed to Hades, but you'll never get there on public transportation. I can take you as far as Vegas, baby. Y'all cool with motorcycles, right?
What do you think? Can we trust this guy?
It's 1 foot forward at a time.
Dust off all that grit and grime.
We still got a lot left to do.
'Cause people are counting on us and I'm counting on you. Drive, just drive. Stay ahead and stay alive.
The road and offers freedom. As for rules, hell, we don't need them.
So pedal to the metal and drive.
I never dreamed that I could do this. Never felt like I was worth a damn. But I'm sort of getting through this. I mean, whoa. I mean, look at where I am.
Vegas, baby!
Thanks for the ride.
Bug, I swallowed a bug.
Forgetting something? This is where I get off.
Ew.
That guy is so cool.
Okay, gang, we'll be in LA tomorrow, but tonight we need a place to sleep.
What about here? The Lotus Hotel.
You're joking, right? In the Odyssey, if you fell asleep in a lotus bed, one night could last 100 years.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that's irrelevant. Excuse me, miss. How long have you been at this hotel?
Well, my brother and I arrived just yesterday, May 1st. 1939!
We'll sleep on the road!
Drive, just drive. Stay ahead, don't get dead and stay alive. With the wind up on our faces, we're getting all the places.
Defend the Avengers, but we're looking like contenders.
The Oracle can it. I'll save my mom and save the planet.
So pedal to the metal and
oh, look, a bus to Los Angeles.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Oh, well, this one we just won't blow up.
and drive.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Crazy, 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 crazy number. So many amazing puppets in that show and little pop-ups and so many great memories. But it is time to quickly move on because as we were driving along on our journey, we come up to
beep,
a really exciting moment. Beep, beep, stop the car, get out, because we have someone really, really exciting to meet who might be new to some of you and might not be new to some of you. There's a new track on this album called Across the River, and it is sang wonderfully by Elisa Galindez, who we are about to be joined by, as well as Rob Rokicki and Ben McQuigg, who was a producer on the album. So everybody, please welcome these three icons to the chat.
Hey, hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you
Hi,
so much
Elisa.
for joining us.
Hi, Rob.
Hey.
Hi, Elisa. Lovely to meet you. I'm Max.
Lovely to meet you. Thank you for having me.
No,
You are amazing.
You sound absolutely killer on this track.
Thank you so much.
You sound killer. Tell us a little bit about how you got involved with the Lightning Thief. I think it's before this song, right? There's a little story that goes slightly before this. So
Yeah. So first, Rob, I'm realizing as I was in the background over here that we've known each other for 10 years this fall, which is really, really cool. And so I've been I was Rob's student in my conservatory program, and then we became friends, and I followed his every step. And then I weirdly had a ticketing job in New York, and I actually got to see the read through of Lightning Thief when they found out they were going to transfer to Broadway.
Wow.
I was obsessed with it then, and then I saw it on Broadway, and I was obsessed with it then. And then because I didn't grow up reading the books or anything, and Rob and I have stayed in touch all these years, and I'm usually the person he calls when he wants to like gender bend or age bend a song. I'm thinking of when you asked me to sing Silver Bullet from Monster Songs, which is sung by a kid. So I'm always honored when Rob calls me. And 2 years ago, I think it was 2023 when we recorded this originally, Disney Plus was releasing the new series of Lightning Thief. And he wanted to record this, just in conjunction with the release of that. And he emailed me, and I was like, hell yeah. So I was terrified because, we were sort of coming out of this pandemic period. I hadn't sung in a while, and I was like, you want me to sing this? This is what you want me to sing? I was like, all right, Rob.
Very nice. Sorry.
Yeah, it's always such a pleasure to sing his music. So that's sort of my weird journey and connection to Rob over the last decade, which is really wonderful.
There's one more thing that we did together where you saved my ass, which was sorry, language. Was you remember we did Elsie Fest together? Remember?
Oh, we did do Elsie Fest together. Yes.
So it's Anais Mitchell, John Cameron Mitchell, the original Hedwig and the Angry Inch, the late great Gavin Creel, who I went to school with, Cynthia Erivo, and Darren Criss, and us. And we get to sing Good Kid. And I'm terrified because I'm singing it because the rest of the cast has to be on doing the show on Broadway. So I was like, I need my favorite singers to sing with me. And it was you, Morgan Chabon Green, Seth Elisar, and we did it. And it was like a surreal moment because the kids were singing the lyrics to Good Kid. And it was the first time anybody had ever sung lyrics back at me that they knew. But I was I needed people that I trusted with my life. And you were one of those people immediately.
Michael, thank you for reminding me of that, because Elsie Fest was sitting back here, and you just brought it and I remember how emotional that was, just hearing everybody sing the lyrics back. So I totally agree with that sentiment.
So scared. I was so scared meeting John Cameron Mitchell too. He's one of my heroes. But yeah, that was very sweet. Thank you.
I've also heard you've been up to an incredible show recently.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, you've been doing a bunch of cool things.
Oh, I'm literally at Signature Theater New York right now. I am understudying in this incredible piece called Oratorio for Living Things by the incomparable Heather Christian. And I think here's my advice to everyone is, if you become obsessed with somebody in the way that I was obsessed with Rob, and in the way that I was obsessed with Heather when I first saw Oratorio for Living Things 3 years ago in New York, is that you follow them until they hire you.
Go after them. I agree. That's me. That's my vibe too. I'm that.
And that's sort of how I fell into this. I saw it in 2022, and I could not stop thinking about it. It was poignant. It's not really musical theater. It's this experience you just have to be a part of. And my husband and I thought about it for 3 straight years. And I was coming off of my Broadway debut this past summer. And so the things sort of just aligned in that my show was closing, and I knew this was coming back. And I clawed my way into the audition room. And it's this is going to be the hardest thing I've ever done, and I want to be a part of it. And so, so I'm literally at the theater. I was I have a few minutes to jump on this amazing thing, and then I have to go sign in for a half hour.
Well, you're an icon for that, and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
Honestly, I think there's a big takeaway to learn from that, for all of us here, and especially everyone in the comments. If you want something and you want it that bad, just chase it. Chase it like a fury, you'll get it.
Yep. And truly, like if Rob calls me, I answer and I go, yeah, whatever you want.
Yes.
And I will do that for the next decade and the decade after that.
You're the best. I can't wait to see the show. So thank you.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Absolutely.
Or this afternoon, where you are. Let's take a listen to this incredible new bonus track for our album, Across the River.
Yeah.
You're crossing over, you're going under. You three fools made a bad blunder, 'cause Hades is the boss, no one steals his thunder. Don't be so naive. Crossing the six is how I get my kicks. It's a permanent trip, so don't try no tricks. You'll be dancing with the dead, thrown into the mix, so don't waste time trying to grieve. Did I mention you can't ever leave across this river? Ain't nobody going back. Across this river, it's a one-way track. It's more of a taker, less of a giver. There's no boss across this river. Oh, yeah. Oh, and I know what you're thinking now. Yeah. And thinking I can escape somehow, somehow. Like Orpheus, you'll try to skedaddle, but you're up a creek without a paddle. So settle in, you'll be here for a while. At least you're going out in style. Across this river. Who knows what Hades has in store? Across this river and here forever.
Seems my good intentions always crash and burn. Everything I try to do will fail. Never once will I prevail. Going wrong at every turn.
What belongs to the sea can always return.
What belongs to the sea can always return. It's a seashell. No, it's a gift from a god. Maybe my dad was a screw-up too. His best laid plans always falling through. Maybe he did the best that he could do. Maybe my dad wasn't always there. Maybe he never knew how to care. But hey, that's life, and life ain't fair. And I know right now things are less than fine, but I think my dad may have thrown me a line. And better late than never to finally get a sign. I'm the son of Poseidon, and I am gonna win. The son of Poseidon, and I'm done running. Guys, I think I know how to get us out of here. I'll come back for you, Mom. I promise! It's a portal!
Oh, come on!
were set up, and I think I know who did the setting.
But if it's not Hades?
Who wins if the gods go to war? Aries, the god of war. Wait, he must have planted that bolt in my backpack. I bet he's watching us right now. Show yourself!
Well, he'll have to get through me. We'll take him down, we work well in 3.
Plus a half goat with a great goatee. Let's do this!
So this could be the end, but I ain't sad. Cause you're the 2 best friends this screw up ever had. And now I'll make this right for me and for my dad. I'm the son of Poseidon, and we know you're to blame. The son of Poseidon. You may be a god, but you're going down all the same.
Your mouth talking trash, you better rinse it. Y'all made us men, I'm inside. I'm gonna have my war, so give me some space. I'm gonna wipe the stupid head off your stupid face.
I'm the son of Poseidon, and I am gonna win. The son of Poseidon, and I'm gonna win. Wait, there's something I haven't figured out. You needed a half-blood to help you steal the bolt. Tell us, who's helping you?
Make me. Let the slugfest begin!
Percy, get to the ocean!
You think the god of war is afraid of a little water?
How do you feel about a lot of it? I'm the son of Poseidon. I never asked to be, but I'm the son of Poseidon. Now face the tide inside of me.
Oh my gosh.
Face the tide
It's-
inside of me, Sam. Face the
It's
tide
just
inside of
Face
me.
the tide inside. Speaking of tide, also like if anyone saw the show in London, I don't know what they're doing on tour, but we had like water effects in the audience, which is crazy.
Like big foam machines that used to just like completely like soak the front row in foam, and I used to finish knackered obviously, but then I'd look up and just the front row would be like look like Father Christmas. Like it was so
It
funny.
was so funny. Your vocals were really iconic on that.
Yeah, and as
your
were
vocals were?
oh my god, this person's vocals are ridiculous. Get in here, JP. And where are
Just
you?
get in here.
Get in here, JP. Where are you?
Hello.
Hey!
What's up?
JP.
Introducing JP of
What?
complete fame.
Of the world.
Our
Of the
OG
world.
Of the world. He's a
Is
man
it a
of the world.
poster? I'm repping the poster. It's up on the wall.
JP was London's OG, Luke, and others. And in that song you heard him absolutely giving us life as... That is such a lovely touch as well. Hold it up. Show us.
This is for those of you who don't know, our Clarice, Sam, as a side hustle while she was squelting her face off in The Lightning Thief, she also does pottery on the side, and she gave me... This was my little wedding anniversary that I gave to me. So we have like, twins.
I'm so glad it's still holding up.
I still use mine every day, and when I have my coffee in the morning, I message Sam being like, how are
This is
you?
true.
It is
cute.
very, very true. JP, talk to me quickly about your vocal options in the show. Obviously, we can't speak to you without the vocal choices, and then also the options police. Were your options policed? How did you come up with them? Did you just come up with them in the moment? Like, talk to me a little bit about it, because you are outrageous vocally on the show.
Oh, thank you so much. And it's so nice. It's always really special to kind of put all of your effort, because we work hard to put up the show. We discover things. We get so inspired by the OGs. I'm like fanboying in the private chat.
I'm too nervous to talk.
To all of you, I'm fanboying with all of you because you're all amazing. Elisa, did I say that right?
Elisa.
Wow, what incredible!
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so exciting. And then you have this responsibility to bring the show to life in London for the first time for people who really love the show, and it's exciting, but you also kind of want to bring your own mark to it, and that's kind of like, I'm very naughty and cheeky that way, and Ben knows this, McQuigg.
Yeah. I think we were all like that, weren't we? Me, you, and Sam.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
the
and
three of us were
I
very
mean,
much like
I think options. I mean, vocal options are one thing, but also, I mean, you know this. I'm always trying different tactics. I don't playtime. I don't do well. I don't muck up things. I like trying new things every night, different every night. It's the craft. And
I was waiting for you to drop the craft.
The craft. That's our little backstage.
After the every day in the interval after the post Good Kid scene, we would come off and JP would be sat there and I'd be like, the craft. That was
the
good
craft. And you know what? The Luke and Percy scene on the steps right before Killer Quest is always so special, and many times we'd find new things wherein we'd really oh, thanks Rob, don't make me cry, stop Rob. We'd find new things that really kind of fleshed out our relationship, and
we did.
And it was so exciting. That's what makes it exciting, especially at the Other Palace. For those of you that saw us at the Other Palace, it's not a big venue, it's so intimate, it's so warm, so yeah, so it was nice to kind of play and find all of that. Yes, we are playing with mythology and all of these larger-than-life characters, but Aries, and I'm playing all of these bonkers characters. But as Luke and as Percy, it's that relationship, because that's essentially what is so heartbreaking. When what happens next? When I think we're going to listen to that. So
yeah, let's just jump straight into it. JP, you can jump up with us and the creative team after this chat.
Okay, cool.
I know you want to stick around. But here's a listen to the moment we discover who JP really is. Play.
What do you do when the quest is ended? What do you do when the battle's won? So many questions left unanswered, so many things still left undone. What do you do when it's up to you to choose? Has something ended or begun? Stay or go, pick one. Do I stay because it's safer back to the home I left behind? I could stay and train for a piece of the action, but what about peace of mind? God, what's my deal? Why do I feel there's something left I still need to find? Where do you go when it's over? What do you do when you come to the last day of summer?
Luke, if it isn't the big hero.
I've barely seen you since I got back. Are you avoiding me?
Not at all. Tough last day?
I thought when I finished my quest everything would make sense, but it doesn't. I never found out who was working with Aries or what any of this has to do with Kronos. It's the last day of summer, but I don't feel like anything's over.
I get it. My quest was supposed to be the biggest thing in my life. I came back changed, but the rest of camp stayed exactly the same. Chiron always says our parents made camp as this safe magic space, but the truth, it's so they don't have to see us. They don't bother to show their face. It's time to make the world our own. Time someone put them in their place. Ares thought we were starting a war between the gods, but it was bigger than that. It was about wiping them out and taking our turn.
You're the lightning thief.
The Oracle warned you. Betrayed by a friend.
You set me up. You told me to go to the underworld, then you gave me those shoes that pulled me into that pit. You were trying to free Kronos. Why?
He promised me the power to defeat our parents.
No, he's using you to get back at the gods.
Good! I've been here since I was a kid. I did everything they ever asked. Yeah, I did. And for what? You know this world will never be ours. As long as our parents rule over the stars. So I'll do anything. I don't care if I hurt anyone. it doesn't pay to be a good kid, a good kid, a good son. The gods are never on our side, so I think it's time to watch them fall. And soon you'll see what I did, soon there'll be no God at all.
Luke, wait, Luke, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Luke.
Hey guys, hey gang.
We are
Hi,
joined
Rob.
again with our wonderful musical director and producer of this fine album,
Yes.
Mr. Ben McQuigg, our
Yeah,
genius writer.
The option, please. Don't like that.
Who said it was you?
Ben, you are the option police.
You gotta wrangle them in
I
somehow.
respect you for it. I respect you for it.
You
All
were the
bow down to
nicest
you.
option police I've ever had on any job.
No, the thing is, I did it, but I'll also present to Ben the reasons I'm doing it, and then
that's true.
And then I'll do it, and then if he doesn't like it, I just follow it. Okay.
With great
I will do
riffing comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, someone in the comments just said, "Hey, Rob and Ben, thank you for your work to make this a reality for us." And like, in all seriousness, you two, I think it's so important for like artists to be able, like musical theater folks, to be able to feel like they have a safe space to like explore vocally without like disrespecting the original score and melody that was written. And I feel like you both really made that like a safe space for all of us and encouraged us to explore.
Well, thanks, Sam. It's collaborative. You want the actors, the incredible actors like y'all to work with, to bring your own things to the table and make it your own. That's part of the joy.
And I gotta say, all of our additions are not just to differentiate just for the sake of differentiating.
No.
We stand on the shoulders of the originals that did it. We got so inspired by the original cast, by the multiple like Broadway cast and the original cast recordings. We stand on all of their shoulders, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a good thing, and we kind of want to honor that work and by bringing something new to it, you know.
Yeah.
Rob, can you talk to me a little bit about the adaptions and the choices made and the conversations maybe between yourself and Ben about, you know, putting Try into the top of Act 2? Talk to us about the little things that went into London that you were like, oh, we must do this, and then how you and Ben collaborated musically to, you know, because you were with us, but from a distance for a while. So talk to us a little bit about that relationship between you two.
It really also had to do with Joe Trace, the book writer, who sends his love from South Africa, where he is right now on set, working on One Piece, a really cool show. Joe was like, you know, we said that like this is the next big opportunity, a big production for us to like play. And with Lizzie, it was an entirely new, our brilliant director Lizzie Gee. It was like so different. We were like, what could we do that would make it? Well, you know, a show's never done. You just have to stop working on it. That's basically, you know, the old adage. And we were like, there are some things that I think we've learned along the lines of like the iterations of like things that might make the show more powerful. And Try was one of those that I think threaded the narrative of the three main characters, like their through lines of their characters. It was already in the backbone of the storyline all the way through it. From Bring on the Monsters, there are lines in it, to other things. And I thought, oh, it would be really great if we could make it work. We were thinking about either that or a song that we used to start Act 2 with called Pick a Side. And we decided to go for Try instead. And then I basically threw it at Ben. I was like, I'm going to try to orchestrate this. Could you help me, like, you know, do all the programming? Because Ben did a ton of extra keyboard programming for all of this. Because, you know, you could do a lot on an album where you can overdub with multiple guitars and stuff. But we had to figure out how to make it happen and create that studio sound live. So a lot of that was Ben and I figuring that out. Adding vamps, working with our choreographer to a director to like figure out like fight music. Ben was really helpful with like the Minotaur extra fight music, that kind of stuff. A lot of fun stuff we did there. Ben, anything you want to?
It was just a lot of voice notes. I just remember walking out the rehearsal room and just like voice noting you and singing, like, I need this in the Minotaur. What have you got? And then we'd sort of like debate over chords and be like, oh, and we got like really technical. And so, you know, everything in there is there for a reason, which I think's, you know, really
I remember when I first had a conversation with Ben when I found out that Ben was MDing it, and I reached out to Ben and I said, we have to convince Rob to let us put Try in the show. Remember, Ben?
Well,
I was
yeah,
like,
but I think it already been decided.
It already,
that.
yeah. And I was thrilled. I was like, thank the Lord, because I love the song. It's so good. Some other notable songs in the show that we haven't discussed tonight. Let's take a look at Scott Folan in the studio singing Tree on a Hill.
We had to make a stand, and maybe if I'd been a little bit braver, maybe if I'd stayed behind to fight, but maybe doesn't let me go back and save her. Maybe doesn't make it all right.
So, Rob, talk to us about these songs that for us across the pond became so in our rep books. They talk to us about these songs and talk to us about some of the boys that might have given their voice to this song to make it as iconic as it is.
I think like what's crazy about this is that I was writing this in my 30s, and now I'm like, yeah, like it was such a different lifetime ago. This show like changed my life. We were writing like a 1-hour children's show, and then when we got like a lot of notoriety, it really was like, and not to be like named out, it was like blew my mind that our 1-hour show got nominated against Hamilton for the best off-Broadway show. It was like unheard of. And in the history of the TheaterWorks USA, the company that produced it, it was like, what are we doing? Let's expand it, which they'd never done before. So we got to like rip the show apart and add all the things that we wanted to add to it. So like all the songs that you probably know, Good Kid, Tree on the Hill, which was kind of like an adventure number, like that got expanded and became a whole song, like Migraine Plan, Bring on the Monsters, like DOA, all of those, Sun Up Aside, and all of those were written for the 2-act version. They didn't exist in the other version. And I think it was the joy of that time period where we were just throwing things and seeing how it worked and having the sense of play and the actors that I got to play with. I mean, Joe sent me a scene for Another Terrible Day. It was so funny. And I was like, this seems like and one of the actors that was doing Mr. D wasn't there. So George, who was there, wasn't doing another character. And we were like, George, you want to do this and then the Mr. D song? And it was so funny. I went into the other room and like basically set the dialogue to music. And then Another Terrible Day happened later that week. Just because it was so fun getting to work with those folks. We were just trying to tell the story as best we humanly possibly could.
Well, should we say hello to 2 very, very special people that are going to join us now then?
Oh, yeah.
Sam, do you want to do the honors?
I do. I'm seeing the comments pop off. Please, please, please welcome George Salazar and Jorel Javier to the stage.
Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, it's Jorel and George. Oh my God.
I'm so excited that you're here. You're muted, George, you're muted.
I feel like the comments are going to crash out. No. Comments are going to crash out.
Yeah. Icons. Both of you look amazing. Oh my God.
Where are you both in the world?
Los Angeles.
I'm in New York City at a La Colombe next to a Whole Foods.
Oh,
in
lovely.
Nolita.
You're in town? When are we going to hang?
Yeah, anytime. Let me know. I'm in Hamilton Heights. I'll come on over.
All right.
Thank you both so much for hopping on tonight. It means the world to like us, and I know you've seen the chat. It means the world to a lot of people. So we really, really appreciate it.
I am so happy to be here to celebrate this new album. You all sound so good. Ben, great job. Rob, great job as always.
Yeah, all right.
No, you guys, it's really exciting, and it's a really beautiful thing to continue to watch the legacy of the Lightning Thieves just kind of like live on forever. And now, with this like fabulous new recording.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, as huge fans of the show, and I kind of discovered the show from the original recordings. I don't know. I grew up reading these books, but the draw to do the show after I did my first movie project, I was like, I really want to do a musical next, and I then listened to this album, and I was like, I couldn't I was like, I have to seek this opportunity out. I was like, this is the one. I've got to do this one. And yeah, it's because of those listening to those tracks and yeah, it's really crazy to be chatting to you. But talk to us a little bit about starting this project and like your experience with the show. Like you did the show with a lot less people than we had. You covered / multi-rolled a lot more than we did. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, well, we didn't have foam.
We had
Oh my God.
paper.
You had the loo roll thing. That was quite cool, though. I quite like the loo roll.
And Jarrell, had multiple rolls of toilet paper. During my run, we had to share one roll of toilet paper.
Times are hard.
What are you gonna do?
It was it was amazing. I had known Rob for many years by this point, and yeah, like Rob said, I was like initially asked to read for Grover, and then Eric William Morris, who, if anyone is familiar with Be More Chill, was the original Squip in Be More Chill. He had like a commercial audition, and I sat in my chair and I was like, now's my chance. Because everyone's always like, George, can you play like the sweet best friend? And I'm always like, sure. And then there's like this delicious villain, Mr. D. So as soon as he walked out, I literally raised my hand and was like, do you need anyone to read for Mr. D?
Which is very Grover coded.
Very Grover coded, it really is.
But it also goes back to what you guys were talking about earlier about like, if there's something that you really want, like you need to just chase it. Like you have to just go after it. And so Joe and Stephen Brackett and Rob all knew that if they didn't say yes, I was going to be a nightmare in the room. So I pressured them, and it was like it was the best time. I mean, it really was like this like childlike sense of play in that room. I don't think I've experienced a rehearsal process like that one since, and it's I literally only have the fondest of memories of that entire experience, and it was a room where we all felt safe to crash. But in the crashing, I think we all found some really like fun, brilliant moments. Yeah. You know, my personal favorite is in Drive in Percy's bridge when I mimed a bug lodging itself down my throat.
Oh my God, the slow motion 3-act play bug swallow. Oh my God,
and Chris McCarroll hated me for it because I was actively pulling focus from a really important moment.
That is very Grover That is very Grover coded as well, pulling focus.
Jarrell, I have a question for you. When you first came across Percy Jackson, and it was like, we want you to play a goat. What did you think when you heard that? Because even saying that, I'm like, what?
Well, I was always a huge fan of the novels. Everyone's heard the story, but like 6th grade, it was my summer reading list. Fell in love with the entire series and all of that stuff. So it felt a lot like I was revisiting old friends that I already knew. And so it's kind of always interesting because I had this like pedestal for it because it was my favorite series as a teenager. And then now I get to kind of like, I get to take it on and I'm like, okay, well, how does it live in my body and all that stuff? And obviously I was also, I was coming after George and I was just like, oh my goodness, like this is such a cool little like passing of the scepter of the squirrel as we did.
Oh, that's right.
And so it was always like, I was always used to doing stupid stuff on stage. I thrive off of it. I love stupidity and, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was cool. Someone in the comment asked if I was wearing my goat shoes.
I saw that.
I am. I'm trying to figure out how to flip this camera. Yeah, bro.
Are you wearing those really cute shoes?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, I love
Come on, Marjella.
Thank you.
I love
them. I wore them for tonight. I was like, I have to come in costume.
And someone knew.
Yep. And because I clip flop around, around the city.
Jarrell, I have to ask you about your experience of seeing the show because you saw the show in London, right? With the replacement cast in March. So how was it seeing the show, and how, when you saw it, how much was different? Did it carry the same heart and energy as you remember when you did it? Like, talk to us a little bit about some of the things you noticed and things that were different.
It was brilliant. I had a great time. It was really fascinating how the heart of the show was so it was the same, right? Like it had so much heart, but the manifestation of how that heart was felt on stage was very different. And so for me, as someone who knows the show so intimately, after the how many months and years that we were doing it, how new and fresh it was, and how alive the relationships between the people were, and also the set was cute. Y'all had a budget,
Yeah, it
y'all got
was.
money. But yeah, it was lovely, and I got to meet the cast. They were
little bit more, yeah.
so sweet, But yeah, I had a great time. It felt like revisiting home. It felt like the college student who goes back to their high school theater program and is like, I'm home. It felt like that. Yeah. So it was fun. I had a great time. They were so welcoming.
Did either of you get asked to? Is there any particular Grover moment or a moment like a song in the show that do you get asked to sing this song a lot? If you have to sing at anything, like have you revisited the material since in any capacity at all? Like have you got to sing Tree on a Hill acoustically at your own solo show at 54th Below? Like what
No, but I would love to. I did a cameo recently where someone just asked me to sing Triana Hill in a cappella. So one person has that video. So.
Well, if you pay, he will do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We love it.
I'll sing it for free.
No, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8.
There you go. Me at the slot alone.
I just love you guys. My God, you brought so much heart to this character. It just was such a joy. I remember Jarrell's first audition for the show when he came in too. I was like, oh my God, it was so funny. You were a baby too. You were a baby.
I was a child. I just moved to New York. It was like my first. I remember I had a shift at Barry's because I was working at Barry's boot camp at the time. And I was like, okay, I'm going to work out at 8. I'm going to shower at 10. The appointment's at 11. And it's going to be a great day. And it was an awful day. The train was late. Everything wasn't working. And I was like, this is my first big audition. And I'm so sad. And then it, obviously it just, it was what it was. But then, library that book. So, yeah, but it was, I don't know. I love the show. It was such a great experience for me.
Incredible. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to join us.
Thank you both.
Out of your busy schedules.
Thanks for anytime, Rob.
Love you guys.
I love you. Let me know. Text me.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna just launch. We're gonna launch now into what song are we doing now? I forgot.
We're doing.
I've been doing so well at this hosting thing, and now I'm like,
it's all falling apart.
Get me a glass
And
of wine.
we are finally getting to. I think it is time for us to jump into Bring on the Monsters.
Let's do it.
There's gonna be a fight. There still might be a war. For the moment, we got danger on the run.
And things will get bad before they will get better. It may feel like an ending, but the battle's just begun.
Are we ever gonna once have it easy?
Nope, feeling ready.
Feeling stoked,
feeling queasy.
We could fail, but we have to try.
Don't feel bad, cause we're usually about to die. Bring on the monsters, bring on the monsters, bring on the real world. Bring on the monsters, bring on the real world.
There'll be times when your faith is shaken.
They're breaking your heart, they're trying to hear it pound.
Gotta know where the real fight lies, when it's time to rise and stand your ground.
We don't have to go it alone.
They'll put us in a box, but we won't be contained. We keep hoping, we keep our eyes open,
Cause the sea doesn't like to be restrained.
No, we're never gonna once have it easy. I make mistakes, but my own, and it frees me. So learn
summer.
And that's our show.
Oh my gosh. That's the end.
That's the end.
That's it. That's done.
That's done. I mean, honestly, Sam, what a complete privilege and pleasure to get to do this with you.
Oh, likewise. And with everyone here.
And with everyone here. Well, almost, says Robbie. Thank you, Robbie, so much. I just want to quickly shout out Ben and Ben's incredible band who you've just listened to all night. So that's Dan on the guitar, Charlie on the guitar and melodica.
Melodica? That we hear a lot?
It might not be a melodica, I might be wrong. Cat, yeah, melodica, I'm right. Cat on the bass and Simon on the drums. This show and this album is so good, and it's because that band is fire. You just heard them.
Yeah.
And it was honestly a joy to get to sing with them every night, and they're all the best.
Yeah, they are truly, truly amazing. And they were also lovely people. Like, we live in England, so after the show, often we would pop by the pub after, and like, everyone was just so lovely to work with. And Ben pieced together such a really wonderful group of people.
Yeah.
To play that music.
So obviously we played not the full album. So there's some interlinking tracks and some full tracks that we didn't play tonight. So at this QR code here, you can scan it, you can stream the album right now. You can tell your friends, you can tell your mums, you can tell your half-goat pets about the album. You can tell your teacher, because you can probably the license is probably available for your school to do it. So get doing the show. It's amazing. It's so much fun. And Sam, I suppose that really wraps up our time.
It
with Lightning
is.
Thief, but I am sure you will catch me and Sam singing these tunes at some point in the future, but who knows?
You absolutely will. This has been such a crazy evening. It's been so nice to see everybody's comments and all of the people visiting us in this listening party tonight.
Also, thanks to Robbie and Center Stage for helping us throw this together. We had the idea, me and Sam had this idea last week, and we literally were just like, hi, Center Stage, please let us do this. And they have been absolutely incredible. We're so lucky to be working with them. Huge thank you to Rob and to Ben and to our castmates, and a huge thank to all of our special guests, including the tour cast and the previous cast from Broadway in America. That was really special. Yeah.
And absolutely, like, a really, really, really big thank you to all of you who joined us tonight. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for supporting us and loving this show and this world as much as we do. This show literally could not have the life it does without all of you. So it means the world.
It really does. And I personally can't wait to see all of your crazy, chaotic TikToks, reels, videos. Please tag us. I mean, even if you don't, we'll see them anyway. Because they come up on our For You page, and we know that the tour lot are on TikTok, so it's going to be coming up on our For You page for a long, long time. We have one more little special thing to give you, and
we're going to leave you with this brand new song, Take the Weight. Thank you again, and have a great night, everybody.
Goodbye. Lots of love.
Think I know how Atlas felt when he got the cards he was dealt, it seems a pretty lousy hand.
And life is full of rotten deals. You got no clue just how it feels when everyone expects so much. You can barely stand. And you wish that you were stronger, 'cause you know you're gonna fall.
And you can't hold on much longer.
You're gonna lose it all. Take the weight from my shoulder. Take the weight from my mind.
From my mind, it's strange, you're making me uneasy. We're both a little broken, but maybe you can see me.
It's weird, but a good weird.
I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
fine. Can't take the weight.
Can't take the weight.
Can't take the weight. Can't take the weight.
Can't take the weight.
They say